Today, sorry to say this, lot of modern women in India, they want to stay single.
Karnataka Health Minister K. Sudhakar has made headlines with some bizarre, outlandish statements about the choices of modern Indian women and attracted a lot of criticism. The statements that drew the ire of many were made during an event at the National Institute of Neurological Sciences on the occasion of the World Mental Health Day on October 10th.
Unfortunately, today we are going in a Western way. We don't want our parents to live with us. Forget about grandparents being with us. And today, sorry to say this, lot of modern women in India, they want to stay single. Even if they get married, they don't want to give a birth. They want surrogacy. So there is a paradigm shift in our thinking, which is not good.
Sudhakar went on to blame the Western influence and how it is taking us away from our traditional values. Sudhakar, who had been with the Congress earlier, had switched loyalty to the BJP to bring down the earlier JDS Congress government. The BJP minister's remarks have been severely criticized on social media by activists, actors, and journalists alike. His statement also did not go down well with women's organizations who condemned the generalized statement smacking of patriarchism. Vimala KS, the Vice President of All India Democratic Women's Association, told IANS that issuing such a sweeping statement as a health minister is unacceptable. Kavita Krishnan, Secretary of All India Progressive Women's Association, tweeted hitting at the party's ideology that thinks India's problem is that too many women exercise choices. Equal rights activist Brenda also slammed the statement as sexist and patriarchal, saying that his statement is not based on research.
He does not have to dictate terms about us getting married or us remaining single or us wanting to be mothers or not wanting to be mothers. Caring for our elderly is our job. Yes, we do care. How many has he kept his children here in India or have they gone abroad to study? And after that, have they gone to stay there or are they coming and serving my country over here? That is a question I want to ask him.
The BJP General Secretary C.T. Ravi, however, seems to have taken this statement very seriously and has backed it by saying that it is happening because of micro-families.
हर महिला ऐसा नहीं है. कुछ पढ़े लिखे और जॉब करने वाला, पर्टिकुलरली आईटी-बीटी में काम करने वाला, उनका मनस्थिति ज़्यादा बढ़ गया है, ऐसा बढ़ गया है. हर महिला ऐसा है क्या? ऐसा नहीं है हर महिला. ये सोचने का बात है, हम सोचना पड़ा.
Meanwhile, the Congress state chief D.K. Shivakumar has also slammed BJP's mentality as regressive. Soumya Reddy, the Congress legislator from Jayanagar in Bengaluru, said that it is a very misogynistic point of view and very embarrassing coming from a supposedly young person, doctor and health minister. She also pointed out that this also attacks women who cannot bear children and face mental health issues due to it, and the minister should focus on mental health rather than making such statements. Politicians making misogynistic and patriarchal comments about women are not very uncommon. BJP MP Tejasvi Surya, known for his controversial statements, had made a derogatory statement about Arab women, stating that 95% of Arab women have never had an orgasm in the last few hundred years. Or take the example of the then Samajwadi Party chief Mulayam Singh Yadav in 2014 defending rapists and saying that boys will be boys and mistakes happen. Regardless of the time, place, or context, derogatory comments against women are hardly a rare incident, and normalization of such behavior starts from the top of the chain we all call our representatives. A Federal Report.